The Strathearn Greenfield development is a master plan site of some 8 hectares or 20 acres that is looking to provide a range of services to the local community, in particular residential aged care, retirement living, but we're also looking at the provision of a childcare centre on site which will help it evolve to a truly intergenerational site. We feel having the right sort of infrastructure on the site to allow the growth of a broad range of services is critical for the future of the site. Having good connectivity to the outside world is certainly one aspect of that and something that we feel is very important.
We essentially worked with Strathearn to understand what it was that they were really trying to achieve from a business perspective, and the key driver for them was the new Gundy Road project. We did a general overview of what they were looking to achieve. And through doing that, we identified that they were going to need some base core infrastructure to provide all of the services that into the future for that new site. And when we evaluated all of the options, GPON was the obvious choice.
RDG is in essence a white label telco provider for Strathearn Village, wholesaling internet, voice and an integrated billing platform. Our vision for Red Dog Group is to be the leading telecommunications infrastructure provider within the aged care sector, delivering turnkey solutions to our client from backhaul to the end user and everything in between. The Courses GPON platform is a carrier grade solution, and that's exactly what we needed for our client. Considering that we're delivering telecommunication services to an entire aged care community, we knew we needed high reliability and high availability to deliver services to the entire development. Using the Courses GPON platform, we're delivering a wide variety of IP services to residents, including high-speed internet, voice using NEC VoIP technology, IP surveillance using Sony and Milestone products, access control using inner-range integrity products, nurse call, free-to-air and Foxtel, all over a unified fibre platform. Madison will definitely be our go-to vendor when it comes to future telecommunications projects. Their pre-sales and post-sales support is invaluable. They sent down technicians from their Queensland branch to our Sydney office to do pre-rollout bench testing of all the associated IP services. This was an invaluable aspect of the installation as it ensured a seamless rollout on site. I now have several trained RDG technicians thanks to the support of Madison, and I feel more than comfortable sending them out to site or remoting in to deal with support issues.
This has been a very successful project. What we've seen in the industry, we've been installing and providing services via GPON for about 8 years now. And in the early days it was very slow and not terribly cost effective. With the advent of NBN Co, they've made fibre a normal means of receiving telecommunication services. And what Red Dog has done with Strathearn is they've pushed that envelope even further, and they're providing high-speed retail services over this network, much like NBN does, but in locations where NBN is not able to serve people yet.
Red Dog Group have been invaluable in providing a solution for us in rolling out the fibre optic network here, and certainly have been great to work with, very willing to come forward with ideas and suggestions on how best to provide a solution for us. We don't have a significant IT resource ourselves, so obviously we do rely on the expertise of others to provide that solution. I think from a resident's perspective, one of the great benefits is going to be having that stable connectivity to the outside world and being able to engage on a social level through, be it a Skype or teleconferencing type solution, being able to talk to their kids or their grandkids who might be on the other side of the world, for example, and being able to do that with great connectivity is something that I think will certainly add value. The infrastructure that we're putting in place here will certainly allow us to capture and build upon emerging technologies to enable us to deliver healthcare benefits to our residents in care, whether they're in the retirement living environment or within the aged care setting, and having the right sort of infrastructure in place allows us to build upon that.
I actually think that there's a lot of opportunity with GPON and with retirement and aged care providers implementing GPON. These days we try to work with our customers so that they can see that technology is more of an investment than it is a cost. And by implementing technology such as GPON, they're able to provide services to their clients and they're able to generate revenue off those services over that platform. And that is essentially the reason why we went for GPON with Strathearn. It was so that they were also able to generate revenue from that investment and create a self-sustaining technology investment rather than that just being another part of the expense of the project. There's certainly an opportunity for other aged care providers to do exactly the same thing. And I think that today aged care has really changed significantly from the traditional residential aged care. A lot of organisations now are implementing retirement villages because of the funding changes that have taken place with the government. And so their whole business model is changing, and they're constrained from a funding point of view, utilising technology to generate revenue, to provide better services is the only way really that they can look to gain a competitive advantage, and that is definitely the way of the future.